Da, 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 da.
Roll20, hurry up.
Da, da,
Load, Roll20, load!
No!
Load faster!
Hello,
By
Huffle.
the way, I'm just gonna wing it. Hello, Huffle.
Excuse my new keyboard sounds. I'm still not used to the tip-tap type of this thing.
There's something satisfying about a clacky keyboard.
Okay, I will admit when I'm playing Among Us, I like to mute my music and just listen to me hit the keys and do my task.
It's so good. Oh, that's right, you did.
Ooh.
Oh, I can't
believe
type
it was-
anything in the chat. Much sad. Because now it wants me to sign in for that, even though it was letting me type yesterday.
Boo.
But I don't want to switch the phone number out till at least after today, so I have the week to get that dealt with.
Yeah.
Hopefully you should join us at some point. We play with Zero once in a while too.
Yee.
We're mean to the randos when they deserve it, which
Yeah.
is 9
I
times out of
don't
10 all
like
the time.
The randos. The randos upset me. Owie.
The randos are so stupid.
They're
The randos are
very dumb.
stupid.
They're very dumb.
The
I'll
randos
send
have
you
made
the
me
code
discover I
sometime,
need to
and if you're able to
update my
join, you can join.
Oh. So I wait for whatever music comes on Roll20.
I may or may not have still been waiting for it to fully load.
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
Shows you
I
in
love
here
that.
now.
Oh no, it was in there. It was still loading.
Mm.
It just finished loading. We're gonna cry now.
We typically have pretty decent rooms. It's just occasionally we get the dumb lemmings. So
We usually are the
Oh,
majority.
nice.
Lemmings are tasty.
We, for the most part, usually outnumber them.
Yeah, there's usually
Yeah,
at least
and
5 of us playing, 4 or 5 of us, so.
Then, yeah, and then occasionally Drag or I will third imposter it by accident.
Yes.
Well, all of us who are dead are just sitting there like, no.
The only time I third imposter is when somebody else is doing something stupid
Yeah.
and says the wrong thing, like a
Yep.
spire.
Look.
That wasn't a third imposter moment, though. That was just me catching you in a lie.
Wait a minute.
I'm on boarding pass. No, you're not. I'm on boarding pass. What the fuck you talking about?
No, hold on. I brain farted.
Or you legit have just those randos that lie about their location. And you're just like, wait, why?
I don't
And they're
sit
innocent.
for anybody. I will kill you while you are on the hardest tasks.
It's true. She will.
Word of
Fluffy and
advice, Huffle,
Aspire.
do not scan near Aspire.
Yeah, I've made the mistake of apparently making Medscan my hunting ground.
And drags his cams.
Mine's everywhere else.
Mine's
And
the
we're
shadows.
all
You're correct, my
constantly
darling.
watching a certain set of tasks. It's great.
You
Alright.
say this, but she's killed Zero so many times.
It's also true. So if I love you, you're probably one of my first to kill.
Aw, I feel happy. No. I get killed before my first fucking task.
Sometimes. Occasionally I'll leave everybody else alone up until the last minute and then I regret my decisions.
Fair warning,
just
always
depends on the
kill Fluffy when you can. The moment you get an opportunity, kill Fluffy, because you will understand why if you leave him till the end.
Until the end, you're fucked. You're like beyond
You
fucked.
are either
That
fucked
man is a
because
ninja
he's
detective.
He's either
Yeah.
a really good detective or he's a brilliant imposter that could fuck you up with that same method.
It's true.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Hmm.
We have D&D to play.
Yep.
Indeed.
No.
Bright
Recap.
side, it saved me from making other mistakes elsewhere. It's great.
I don't want to talk about those. Okay, I'm still sorry.
Oh,
It's
it's
fine. I'm not looking into lesser restoration right now because of reasons.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Do you even have that prepped?
Yes.
Brilliant.
So,
I just
hello
don't
everyone,
know
and
what
welcome back.
tactics.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Shadows of Landar. It has been a couple weeks since we had a session, so I want to do this recap nice and quickly. That way we can get into playing this campaign that we have missed playing so much. Okay, from the top. After the party had finished, helping a Requiem, they did return home, back to Whitestone. And when they got to the outskirts of Whitestone, somebody got a message from a certain returning to this plane individual. By the way, there was something I forgot to tell you, Lourdes. I didn't forget to tell you, I just didn't tell you. As Stalverk is now free from the plane that Thursday was sealed in. He contacted Null, let him know he was freed, and in the middle of talking, trying to describe where he was, it went quiet. Attempting to scry on him and reach out to him, but to no avail, as whatever happened to him, it was blocking both scrying and reaching out to him. So the party, upon returning to Whitestone, learned of this information. And even Allura was not able to scry on Stalverk. So give me one moment. I have to... Leaving Fenda and Fluffles there at Whitestone Castle. Null is now back with the party as they have set out to the northeastern reaches of the forest that Requiem calls home. They pass through Requiem and are now in the northeastern reaches of the forest. Not quite to the winter forest of the far north, but closer to the coast. So, that is where we pick up.
We found.
We
the
ended
coin.
last session. Yeah, you guys did find the coin that he had used to contact Null. We actually left off last session, by the way. I'll just go ahead and not that token, this token.
Oh wait,
crap.
is Null back?
Did you not listen to any of that?
No, I did. I've been awake since 7 o'clock in the fucking morning. Alright, I was dealing with a 5-year-old
This
for
is-
7
by the way,
hours.
Lourdes,
You know
that's the
I'm
display we
tired.
ended on.
Yep.
That's the display we ended on last session.
I'm getting tired of getting shot with darts. Stalverk's gonna kick the fucking gun person's ass.
It's quite far for the fight.
It's darts strong enough to knock out vampires.
Yeah, so have fun with that when you whenever things happen with that.
Nice.
Imagine what they do to a normal person.
Oof.
Oh, you don't have to worry about it. It's like 5d10 necrotic damage.
Mm.
Legit,
Ow.
that's what I designed it for.
Oh yeah,
So-
Letari has a little mouse now.
Yes, Letari now has a mini robo mouse.
His name is Soot 2.0.
Nice.
You're normal enough. Sanity
So-
and normal person is two different things.
Yeah.
This is untrue. Quite untrue indeed. Anyways, we're picking up as far as after you guys have found the coin and have examined it and everything. You are certain it's his coin, and that is where we're picking up.
So, what do we do now?
Rounds, stay close.
How close is
Stay
close?
watchful. Within visual sight.
Right.
Keep an eye out. But not alone. You know, motions toward the coin and how Stalverk's not there.
Maybe you just went for a walk.
No.
Uh,
Okay.
Did it right here at this point? Alright, good to go.
You're good? Welcome back.
So which way should we start looking?
oh, alright, you have non-detection on you right now as well, Lourdes.
Yes, that is correct as well. You do have non-detection.
Nice.
So that's another reason it's probably not a good idea to split up and stay within visual range.
Wait, what does non-detection do out of
It
curiosity?
makes it so people can't, like,
Scry on.
scry on you and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it just lasts
So,
for 8
yeah.
hours.
If we get separated, we won't be able to find you.
Alright.
I was like,
I
why
should
did
not
she
be
use all
surprised.
these spells? Oh yeah, she cast non-detection on everybody.
Yeah.
Alright. We stealthing then, or just walking?
Wouldn't be a bad idea to stay quiet. Keep your eyes open and don't wander out of visual range of each other.
Which go with that. Everybody go ahead and give me stealth checks.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh crap! I realized the thing that I forgot.
You forgot your dice.
How did I forget my dice? It's sitting right here.
Aspire.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine.
You know you're playing Dungeons and Dragons, right?
Yes, I'm aware I'm playing Dungeons
Dice or
and
a mouse?
Dragons.
David and Lily are boding well right now.
Good news, everyone. I found a stick.
I'm
That is a
proud of you.
very nice stick.
Good news,
Stealth,
everyone.
Right?
It's because he
Yes.
tripped on the stick.
It's because he tripped and
Oh my
stepped on it and
gosh.
broke it.
It's fine, and I'm gone.
Oh, that's cute. You think you're... What is
Huffle
your-
got a better stealth than two
4, 5,
people.
6, 7, 8.
Mm.
Rogue power intensifies, man.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Give me one moment. Big man.
I'm going to get the rest of my dice out now. Please hold.
I feel like Lily trying to stealth though is really hard because like flutter sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense. The owl's with her, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right. This person has an interesting perception.
Yeah, I'm also would be keeping an eye out too, so we'll see if we see anything, or if we get spotted first. Who sees who?
Guys, I have this distinct impersonation no one will ever find
I
me.
feel like we should put the 2 in the back. Doing well.
David, darling, as much as Letari likes you, you're not quiet.
Oh yeah, no. He realizes this, like, he stepped on the stick, and after the crack, it's
So,
like, oh,
would
fuck.
this be a good time to tell you guys? Only one of you passed this person's perception.
Oh no.
Sweet.
They rolled an 11 on the die.
Oh,
Cool.
Someone's got expertise.
yeah, they do.
What? You're gonna make me waste a night? Make me waste a 19 like that, Jay? You're gonna do me like this?
Yeah.
Come on.
Mm.
Rude.
I
but
realized I forgot
understandable.
to. Yeah, you'll be fine. I need to do something important.
Solemnly swear to not accidentally set a forest fire.
Please don't set
Use
this poor
cold
gentle giant.
spells then.
Yeah, ice.
Please,
All the ice.
please, for the love of God, don't set this gentle giant on fire.
Don't give me a reason to, we'll be good.
I say gentle giant. He I would like to find the correct image I was going to use. Where the f did it go? God damn
Where?
it. That doesn't help me on Google Fluffy.
Yeah, so it's 2 pages over there and up a little bit further. Nope, maybe a little bit down
What?
to the right.
I'm gonna be completely honest, it's like they updated the images since I looked yesterday. It's
Possibly
slightly
they did.
irritating.
Then down 3 more scrolls and look second one to the left.
Okay, I have it. I found it.
Huh?
I found the image. It's fine. Don't worry. There's nothing scary about this. That is
Um,
great for me. I want to eat
You have to be
that
afraid
so
of
bad.
anything.
I'm just gonna. Letari has disappeared into the trees.
What trees?
Uh,
Were there not trees? Did I remember that wrong?
No, there's trees.
Okay.
Very,
Oh.
very dense trees.
Yeah.
Hence why we're on foot.
Uh-huh. I also forgot that I needed my notebook.
mm,
Did you know?
Uh-huh.
When I say gentle giant, I mean gentle giant.
You legit talked about this character the other day.
Yes, I did. I did.
how do we not spot that?
Because he's just sitting there. He's sitting there. I will say he's like off this way, just sitting amongst the trees, just meditating. That is not on the 4 squares.
Oh, that's why 7 years ago.
There we go. I mean, you guys can roll perception if you want. I mean, he's not doing anything. He hasn't noticed all of you except for one.
I just don't like that he's there
Big
to notice
elephant.
us in the first place.
This is fair.
Because clearly there's a reason for that.
I rolled really well, and I'm extremely happy about that.
I have no idea if Fuzzy is helping me, so.
I would say they.
Well, that's not
Follow the
much
bird's
better, but it's
twitch.
better. Only 3 points higher than what I had the first time.
You know?
Yeah.
Always watches. Oh,
There we go.
Yeah, the owl's just creepy, though.
That's what the owl does.
yeah, it's fine.
So, they don't give these characters disadvantage on stealth, but I'm imposing it because he's a fucking elephant. He's an elephant monk.
Mm-hmm.
He's still a fucking elephant. So I gave him disadvantage. With his plus 10, you rolled a natural
Ooh.
1.
Oh,
Big boy roll a natural 1.
that's appropriate, honestly.
So as you guys are stealthing around,
They are Huffle, but, David's is creepy.
It's true.
he just this owl just stares.
Mhm.
Never blinks.
It's like one of the drones from the fourth kind.
Anyways, you guys are stealthing through. You hear a cracking sound of snapping wood. As you notice this big grayish white figure just kind of leaning in against a tree, and the tree starts to crack and break. He's just craning his neck, looking at you all.
You're gonna fall.
What did you say?
She said you're gonna fall.
Which is funny. It's funny you say that. He's sitting, craning his neck, and the tree falls, and he falls sideways.
Yes. And there goes the tree.
Should we check and see if they're okay?
Probably a good idea. I think, maybe, possibly.
Consciously.
While you guys make your way towards this figure, I have to do a thing.
Maybe.
One moment.
Maybe he saw something? Thing?
Either they saw something or they're in on something. One of the two. Or nothing. So technically 3 options.
I'll stay behind you guys and keep cover. How about that?
I
Cool.
will see what all ways I have to not set shit on fire.
Ice here.
I'm remembering what all I can do that way. Like that.
Mhm.
I think.
Hey,
I'm gonna pretend I properly
Okay.
grammar the brain is potato.
I'm lagging so much. There we go.
Okay. So you guys begin making your way to him, and you notice he's kind of still just lying on his side, just kind of staring at you guys.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Okay, Eeyore.
Say, Eeyore!
Not my
Alright.
most graceful, but it's fine.
Right. So, what brings you to the forest?
Oh, I always come out here to meditate.
Hmm.
It's quite peaceful. Until I
Right.
knock over trees. Like just then.
Question.
Yeah.
Did you see anybody strange recently? Within the last maybe few days?
Looks over all of you. Do you really want me
Besides,
to answer that?
besides us.
Oh. No.
He would technically insight.
That's fine. You can insight.
So you haven't seen anyone?
So it's an 8?
I'm just gonna point I'm not rolling deception. Even if I were to try and lie with this character, he has a +1.
Good, because that was a natural 1. Plus 7.
He seems to be
Oh,
telling
my
the
word.
truth. I say he is not seen
My
anyone.
minimum insight is an 8, apparently. Oh, fuck no. That's good to know. Alright. Any dangers we should be aware of in this forest, since you come here often?
There's some trolls. I haven't seen any of those in a while. There's some bears. But there's also a forest. There might be some squirrels. Those things are assholes.
But not dangerous.
No, they're not dangerous. Huh?
Nothing. I was gonna say something and then realized the stupid question, so never mind.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna go continue looking for the person we're looking for.
Okay, you need help, let Chantos know.
I mean, we have a feeling somebody took him, so there's that. But
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking for a friend? Chantos
Yes.
can be friend.
well, we're looking for a specific friend that we've been missing for a while.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying we wouldn't want to be friends.
Huh?
I'm just saying we're looking for a specific person. That's all I was saying.
Okay.
You seem a nice individual. And more so than any of the other individuals he's run into.
He's also dopey, it's so fine. Okay. Good luck finding a friend. Hopefully I don't knock any trees over on you guys. You guys seem nice.
You as well.
Chantos better head back to village. Goodbye, Chantos friends.
Stay safe.
He stands up and with a speed you weren't expecting, and as clumsy as he was sitting down, you expected him to be clumsier standing up and moving. No. Just takes off. Light footsteps, just with his 55
Alrighty.
feet of fucking movement.
I was gonna say monk Colleen now.
Yes.
You know?
Do it.
You did say that.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
I did. This is also a character I had an idea for because I just thought it'd be funny. The race is called a Loxodon. A monk because elephant.
Well, he seemed interesting.
Mhm.
Oh, not
I
bad.
don't know which direction he ran, basically.
Yeah, he ran more western as far as away from the direction you guys are supposed to be heading. Yeah.
Keep that note, just in case that's important for later.
Yep.
That's fair. Now I need to get out of Chantos' voice.
Yep.
But Chantos is good character.
You don't have to, technically. You can stay in this voice, but
It would
I'm not
make it very
DMing in
hard-
Chantos.
Make it very hard to keep you taken seriously.
Mhm.
Yeah. No.
Chantos will step on and kill every single one of you.
Very
Well,
well.
Lily didn't do anything.
Chantos will keep the fairy alive.
Letari stayed back. She even kept her mouse away, which I thought about after the fact.
No! I would have had to roll a wisdom saving throw.
I
David
thought about
kinda
that
has to live.
after the fact.
He's the reason Fuzzy is around.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
don't
say.
know if he
Right.
sticks around.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm going to try to be sneaky again and keeping an eye out.
But I'm not gonna make you guys reroll stealth. I'll admit the guy he had a pass of 23.
Yeah. I really, yeah, you know?
So
Just gonna be in the
Yeah.
back, preparing to freeze things that may or may not try to shoot and or stab me.
fair.
What kind of
So-
accent did I just do there at the end?
I don't know.
No fucking clue.
Charlie bit me.
No. Down. Where the fuck did that token go? I needed. Sad now. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Need a certain token. Where did it go? Is that shit?
So I'm guessing. Do we roll investigation? Like, what are we trying to find
Yes.
here?
Yeah, but see, what kind of things are you looking for?
Well, evidence of where he went would be Lily's
basically.
thought,
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
or if anybody else's here.
Evidence of people, foot tracks, anything. Drag marks would also be a thing considering how things sounded. So
Any
Honestly, yeah.
evidence-
Go ahead. Oh, go ahead, talk.
I was saying just any evidence, basically.
So, anybody looking for tracks or anything of that nature, roll me survival. Anybody looking for. Actually, everybody go ahead and roll me survival checks if you're looking for any sign of people or anything like that.
okay.
I will
Oh.
also take investigation if that is higher.
Same
yeah,
number for me.
very much higher.
Okay.
Other
Investigation's
question.
lower.
Other question, Jay. Can I have my little mechanical mouse help me?
I don't know, can you? Because I actually don't know anything about the battlesmiths.
Drag pointers here.
Is it a homunculus or is it the other thing?
It is not a homunculus. It is technically the steel defender.
They can technically perform the help action if
Okay.
granted as a bonus action.
So, yes.
Okay. Neato.
I was about to say,
They're essentially,
fuck, that's
think of it
myself,
like
and I
a
don't think I've done that.
upgraded familiar. Yeah, they can
Mm.
perform
That is the
dash,
same number.
disengage,
Mm.
or any of their attack functions with a bonus action. Otherwise, they automatically perform the dodge.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. That's
I rolled
that's a number.
5 twice.
We gotta wait for
Lourdes.
Yeah,
Lourdes
she had to
should
be
be
ready.
And I
Gotcha.
can't type to Huffle, so remember this.
Yes.
Huffle.
I got it.
I can't type in the chat at all. It's trying to make me sign in, so.
Oof.
The only reason that it's streaming to the channel at all is because it's got the code.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I hate that I
think
can
we
see
find
the
plus
chat,
2.
by the way.
Yeah.
But it wants me to
You
sign
can see
in.
the chat.
That is kind of stupid.
That's very stupid.
I hate that it was letting me type in it yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, and this is where I must do this.
What is Letari's investigation?
Oh, wait, I did survival. That was dumb. It's still not very good.
Okay.
Like Lily
I was gonna
did
say, 'cause
survival.
You're a smart person.
It's the
You
same
survival?
number, so I just figured she'd
Oh.
probably look for tracks or signs of things.
Fair. So, you so who all did investigation?
I did.
You did. Okay, so
Yeah, David
I'll
was
get
going
Lord's
survival because like they're both the same. So
Okay.
it's like, fuck it, I'll look for tracks.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Huffle and Letari did investigation.
Okay. I will get Lord's to roll when she gets back. So with survival checks first. Actually, no. Let's get the investigation checks out the way first because one of you rolled high enough to find something. But to be fair, she got a 23.
Yeah. Which is why I said bravo.
So as you guys are moving forward and stealthing through, you are keeping an eye out for anything out of place and anything that would indicate somebody else being in the area. You do find something. It's a greatsword. It appears to be a greatsword, except it doesn't have a normal hilt. It just looks like a big, sharp piece of metal that runs straight into a handle. And it does have jagged edges on it. Come to think of it, go ahead and roll me a history check, Huffle, and I will get back to you on that sword. But we'll go to survival checks real quick, because David, Lily, and Null noticed some small drops of blood. And it's interesting because there are some around the sword that Huffle found. And they lead a little bit farther onward.
That's not usually good to see blood.
What'll happen there?
Not at all.
At 20, so 29.
Holy.
Cool. Yeah,
Hey.
you recall as far as the sword. And for those who were at the circus as well, when she says as far as who the sword belongs to, where she last saw the sword, you remember as far as well who had the sword. This was the person that one of the bouncers' sword. This was one of the bouncer's swords.
Lily would not
This
know
was-
who, so.
No. For those who would, you would know this was Yasha's sword.
Mm.
It was a horrible carnival, but I didn't expect this would happen to him.
What?
There was a carnival a couple of years back that we attended and apparently didn't like.
Okay. What's a
To be fair,
carnival?
she was one of the good ones. I think that like a show where people do different tricks and such.
Oh, okay.
She wanted-
On me. Bouncer, like tall lady.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she was alright.
I have a feeling she was only alright because she beat the hell out of Raven.
So, I guess we should follow the blood.
Seems like a plan.
Follow the red blood road.
Definitely an indication of people, so yeah.
Is it fresh, by the way?
It looks dried. I will say it does not look fresh.
Oh, so it's
Does
been
look a
there
little
a
old.
while.
It's been there a couple days, at least.
Okay.
A handful of days. It looks like it would have been there before Stalverk returned.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I don't like something that I realize.
It's fine. Anyways.
Spoon and hilt of a sword.
I just realized something. I was like, wait a minute.
Okay.
Is it what I'm thinking? Because I think you know what I'm thinking.
Well,
Is it what I'm thinking?
Fine.
You know, that's not the question I asked.
Fine.
Welcome to my world, Fox.
Everything is
Ah!
okay.
Okay. Just what I was thinking. Got it. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
like, well,
Just-
technically, yes.
Good.
That's fine.
I'll tell you later.
Please do.
Now's on high alert.
Yes.
Yeah, if gun wasn't already in her hand, she's got it now.
So you guys begin to follow the blood, and after, I'd say, a good 30 minutes of walking, you are still heading in the northeastern direction, by the way. It is starting to get colder because you are heading in the northern direction. But the trail of blood begins to get a little smaller as you get closer and closer down the path. And you eventually do see something propped up against a tree. See the outline of something on the opposite side of a tree.
No.
It no longer
I'll-
exists.
I'll cautiously approach.
I'm
Right.
gonna go hide and like keep an eye on things with my scope.
Fair?
I will kind of more go along the opposite side.
Actually, I will put her a little farther up because she would be outline-wise.
Uh-huh.
How-
Hello?
Stand in the middle.
20, 30. Fuck.
Oh, this is the person I beat in my fight.
You beat. She beat you.
Hello?
She didn't beat me. I think
No,
we
she
ended on like
beat
a
you.
tie.
Anyways.
I used shield. I
Um,
remember I didn't take any damage during that.
Anyways. As you're trying to talk to her, she is breathing, but isn't moving. She does seem to be unconscious. And those who had seen her earlier, while she already had a paler complexion, she seems a bit paler.
To flutter and to quick cure wounds, I guess? I don't know.
Null's also looking around
Yeah.
Right.
for anyone else.
What level? I'm assuming first, so and go
Eh.
ahead and roll.
Character sheet, can I please mark off that
That's
I'm
not what
using it?
approach
Can
was.
you? Fine. Fail.
12? Okay. You do notice a wound that was on like the back part of her neck does heal up, and it does leave a scar. So 16 perception as far as looking around, you don't see anyone. And I will say this looks kind of like a dump job, like as far as they just kind of dumped the body.
Usually you dump a
Expecting
dead
her-
body.
Well, expecting her to bleed out.
Oh.
Uh,
Yeah,
I
we
don't-
found her sword and a trail of blood.
I don't
yeah.
like my question anymore.
Then why ask it? Why do I?
She was curious, and yeah,
I
you
was
know.
curious, and I think and I now know things I'm not appreciative of, and I don't think he would be either. Anyways,
I feel this.
It's fine. As that wound clears up, does close up, and it does form a scar, you do see her eyes begin to flutter open slightly. What?
hi.
She looks over and sees him, kind of starts reaching around as far as for, you're assuming, a sword.
Your weapon's back that way. Would you like me to go get it?
Where am I?
Forest. Far from a tent, by the way.
I recognize you people. Well,
Cool.
Howdy.
not you. Pointing at Lily. Not you, I don't recognize you.
I'm trying to help them find their friend.
Mm-hmm.
Hello there.
Just all the way in the
Hello?
background.
Uh,
Like a mile away over there.
I was trying to find my friend too.
Oh?
He's not himself. Killed the circus master.
Your friend is which one again?
Molly, the purple tiefling.
Ah.
Oh,
Maybe I
yeah.
don't like we was getting paid.
Some new person showed up at the circus, and at last I saw Molly was talking to him. And about a couple hours later, his sword was through the back of Gustav and coming out of his chest.
That's bad.
Well, what happened to you? Why are you here?
I was trying to find him after they left. And you can say I got jumped by a few people.
Ah.
I managed to crawl my way up here. Thought I was dragging my sword with me, but apparently not.
I feel like a bad idea for Lily to try to lift the sword, but she's gonna probably start flying back and try to go get it.
Letari's gonna go with her to go help.
I was gonna say, she
She's
doesn't
already
have
back here.
strength. She may need help.
Yeah, she's coming. Letari's got you.
Great sword.
Yeah, I feel David's just gonna go back there as backup because we still don't know if there's anyone else around here. Assist.
Don't get so far back.
Do you do you need
I
any
was
help?
well within
getting up?
60 feet.
She's asking Yasha if she needs any assistance getting up. And she
No,
kind of offers out her hand.
I'm fine. You see her kind of place a hand up against a tree and just begins pushing herself up.
Alright.
Oh, and I notice isn't with you. I'm assuming that's who you're looking for.
Yeah, that'd be pretty accurate.
If I were one to assume, I'd assume same ones that jumped me are the ones who took your friend.
That was their last poor choice.
I couldn't tell if they were fighting on their own or under the direction of someone. Person who talked to Molly, I haven't seen him since that day.
Well, what did they look like?
Well, had, if you remember, the purple tiefling Molly.
Yeah.
There was another tiefling woman holding a gun. And I couldn't tell. Like a snake woman. She seemed to be a magic user.
So a tiefling woman with a gun and a snake magic woman?
Yeah.
Okay. She'll kind of look over at Nala and go, do you think Letari might know her? Like, she's good with guns.
No, looks at you. For a moment, you're just thinking she's a tiefling. Then you said about the guns. I'm like, you know, the gun thing maybe. She does
Yeah,
follow a lot of people that work with guns.
Yeah, that's what she was meaning. Like, if she was under, because she
It's
printed with
Wait,
this
does
other
tiefling know a
person.
tiefling?
No,
Tiefling with a
that's not
gun?
what I
Do you
was
think
meaning.
Letari knows them?
I was. It was just
Look,
unfortunate
yeah.
that
Yeah.
Letari is also
It does make
tiefling,
sense because
and
if they're using a gun, she might have heard of them potentially.
Possible,
'Cause
considering how
guns-
few people use guns. Maybe.
Yeah, that's my. I like thought I was thinking. I
Yeah.
was like, she might know of
There's
them.
no
if, like, they're a gun
description of this
user.
tiefling, just that it's a tiefling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the problem.
So, for all you guys know, it could have been Letari. But
No,
she's been with
they
you
actually
for
hit
the
her
last
shots.
It wasn't a pink tiefling, just to be sure, right?
Hang on a second, actually. I need to look at this picture.
I think it was actually. It was like
No, actually.
Okay.
Nah, actually, you know what's funny?
what?
Skin tone.
Okay, so we know it wasn't Letari.
Her kind. Usually referred to as Devilborn.
Well, I wouldn't go referring to our friend by that name. So
Not your friend, the other one.
Your friend knows looking back. Like, how fucking long does it take the Gary's or do I need to go under and just get myself?
I don't know. I've just
they
been
would
letting.
be making their way back.
Yeah,
They would be making their way
I
back
was
at
waiting
this
for
point.
Jay to say.
Yeah.
Because she needs Latari's help. She's like lifting one side of it.
Yeah, this, I will
Latari's
say,
helpful.
it has some heft to it.
Okay, Lily looks like she's struggling, but she's managing because Latari's helping them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Latari's got like a +2 to her strength, so she's got enough to be able to help.
Instead of 5 to 10 feet off the ground, she's like a foot off the ground.
Latari's like got like one side of the hilt and is just holding it just so Lily can.
And I'm just watching this and like, should I help them? No, this is funnier.
Which, as you guys get back up to her with the sword, she just grabs it and just one-hands it into a sheath on her back.
That's impressive.
Wow, you're strong. Not strong.
Yeah.
Thank you. You notice her face turns slightly red.
Oh,
Barbarian, no take compliment.
Careful, she'll put a fuzzy on the head.
Oh no.
Fuzzy has a new face, by the way.
God damn it!
He had Fuzzy
I was
yet.
waiting for that.
Oh dear.
It's fine,
Well,
just
it seems like
Fuzzy's staring at the barbarian lady.
people that attacked you are also the people that we're going to deal with. Does that seem correct?
I believe so.
So you think?
They're not friends of yours?
Like I said, Molly's not himself. Something's not right.
Do you think they're being controlled somehow? Or manipulated, maybe?
apparently we missed some information. What happened?
Oh, by the way, the circus people, the purple tiefling, or yes, purple tiefling,
Yeah.
apparently killed his boss after some person talked to him. He's
Uh-huh.
not acting
And a
himself.
gun.
And there's also another tiefling with a gun,
What?
different complexion, and a snake lady that uses magic.
And your
Uh-huh.
friend. And now your friend.
None of this sounds good. Also-
Oh, that's the opposite.
The bard lady.
Yeah, imagine that they.
I feel like she might be involved. She wasn't
Good.
too far from
Onwards.
She wasn't too far from here, to be fair.
No, she wasn't, and I would love if she was involved. I'd get to shoot her.
This is just Lily's assumption just because of the chaos she caused in the town. And
Yeah.
the disappearance happening in the forest right outside.
Null's also
Uh,
gathering this mostly because you work the working for us thing,
Hmm.
or to work for him. That's a very odd phrase.
Jay. Question. Because.
Well, first, with what you sent me, Fluffy, truth is being told.
Alright.
And yes, Miss Letari.
Any chance I've heard of another tiefling with a gun?
Well, history check.
Okay. That's probably not going to be enough. That's only a 14.
Nope. I will be completely honest with you. no matter what you rolled, that was going to be a no.
Cool. That's
Can
not
I-
concerning at all.
I just want to hit enter on the thing that I learned from you.
Hey, go ahead.
It's time.
Whoa, no. That's concerning.
You're looking at her.
Oh. Oh no.
Don't worry. What happens when you dump a body and you're unconscious when you dump them? You tend to harvest, and I wonder why she was looking a little bit paler than she was originally.
Yeah, a lot of blood has been
Blood
taken.
loss.
Yeah.
I don't think Stalverk would be comfortable with that.
No.
Especially since it's celestial blood, technically.
Ooh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about
Yeah, it
that.
is. Yeah.
It doesn't seem to be having any adverse effects, I will say.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Concerning.
Very.
At least she's a fallen ASMR, so it's a little different, I guess.
True.
That's also
You
true.
know?
Not that I don't think the characters know that.
No.
No.
Nope.
Oh, ASMRs are broken. Anyways.
Yeah, they are.
Alright. Dumb question because you were kind of passed out or anything. Any chance you've got any idea where they might have gone?
You really don't want me to answer that.
Except I kind of do?
No, you don't, because you already answered it yourself.
Got it. It was worth a shot.
Yeah, that's fair. Never question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to expect you to attack your friends not themselves. But the other ones wanna show them that sword of yours. I already seen it in action before. Well, more to fists, but you know.
Hmm.
I can heal you more if you'd like.
Oh. You're kind of reach up and grab the hilt of the sword. Sure. Sure.
Sure, to the joining or to the healing?
Joining.
Oh.
Oh dear God, I just realized how badass the sword is.
Okay,
Anyways.
so now we have an extra person. Do you need any extra healing like Lily was asking?
I'll manage for now. Probably when we get close, if we get closer enough.
Okay. We should keep looking.
Seems like a plan.
I'm just gonna point this out there just because.
Alright, she has true
Well-
sight up.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's
that's right.
Did
Yeah.
true sight up when she was like doing detect magic earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
We're gonna look at everybody counting the number of people now and realizing there's one problem.
Mhm.
So I have a spell that can get us back to where we want to be. There's a problem. It has a person limit.
Oh.
me and 5 others.
Ah.
Right.
And I am not liking that now. Word of Recall is a spell that he has.
Mhm.
When you say that, she'll look at you. Once we clear them out, and I have Molly back, we'll be fine.
That
Keep
still
you and your
leaves.
friends out of here.
That still leaves one extra person, technically.
Yeah.
It's true.
Let's worry about that when we have to. Or is that like we need to decide now? No.
All I know is the only thing, there's 2 limits. You have to be right next to me. And you have to be a willing person and within that limit. I mean, I suppose if I have enough magic, I don't technically have to go. If I'm not willing. But it's a really high spell, and I cannot cast it that often. He can, it's a 6th level, he has 2. And that's if he uses no other 6 levels, which he might.
You know, fair.
We don't know what's gonna happen
Mhm.
in this place.
Yeah.
No.
He's just more giving people the heads up. He has a
Mhm.
way out. There's just a lot of limits to it.
Mhm. So,
Might
as
just
you
have to figure
guys,
that out along the way.
that's also true. Let's see. I will say, as she slid that sword into the sheath, you notice another hilt. As far as
I think
another
I saw-
sword.
Missing one?
Oh, no. What I'm meaning is, as she slid the other sword back into the hilt, you notice she didn't grab for it. She was reaching for the one that she just got back. But there's another sword on her back.
Use the grabbing the one she has, not that one.
Uh-huh.
That one must be more effective. That's what Noel would think.
Yeah.
It's the big guns.
Mhm.
Clear it
Well, we
out.
have
It's
2
called
swords, so
Skin
we know what
Forger.
now. Oh, fun.
That's a lovely name.
I know. It's a beautiful name.
So what all do we have by means of finding this place?
Well, we have our eyes, ears, and we look around.
And that's about it right now.
Alright. More the same it is.
Keep an eye out for someone with a gun, a snake lady with magic.
Well, if they dumped her here, then that means we're at least in the right direction, because they probably just kept going forward
More than likely.
Not
instead of
wrong.
backtracking.
You notice as you're saying this, she crouches down and is looking at the ground. And you notice her push some twigs and stuff out the way. And she places her hand on what appears to be a footprint. And then points in a direction. So that was a 14 on the die, plus 6 for survival check.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Looks like they went that way.
Fair enough. Onwards then, I guess, as I roll perception as we walk.
Yep.
Keep an eye out for any dangers.
Walk it out, walk it out, walk it out.
Pretty much.
Try not
Is
to
it-
draw attention.
What all do
That
we
I
need to
promise
roll
never
there,
know.
Jay?
Alright, so if you're stealthing, stealth checks, and if you're keeping watch on anything, roll me perception.
Can we do both?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about my stealth roll. That was.
I refuse.
Oof, oof.
What's my perception again?
I don't know.
That was better for my. That was better for my nat 1 stealth.
Ooh.
I've already thrown one of my dice out of the tray.
Yeah, I swapped dice.
It's my first dice swap of the night.
Oh
So I
no.
missed the
What did you
last.
roll? Did you swap out after your stealth check or after you roll perception?
After
Perception.
my
Oh god.
Yeah. I love that we both swapped at very different points.
Yeah.
Mind you, I rolled a 3 on the die for her perception. If that tells you anything.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
It's still 15.
Yeah, it is.
You know.
Bards and their expertise, man, dudes.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about it.
Well, here's what I'll say. Since we are waiting for Huffle as well, I know it's early, but can we take a short break? I need to run to the bathroom, get something to drink. Also, have to make sure I figure out how to word this correctly as far as because, let me see, 1, 2, who of you so far have seen a thing with your perception checks?
Oh, goody.
I will say, Fluffy, you were off by 1.
Yeah, I rolled a 7 plus 7.
Oh. So if
But I
we can
used
take
the
a short
pressure
break.
point with that nat 1 stealth to be like, no, fuck
Okay, there we go.
I just noticed the mute and unmute as far as to fix audio weirdness. So I was like, there he is. Okay. So, hello everyone. You're back.
Oh,
29 for stealth and 5 for perception for Huffle. I will type that in.
Okay.
Jesus.
Hey, I love those rolls. Okay. Especially that stealth, especially the perceptions, since 2 of you noticed. Okay, cool.
I've got a high dex for a wizard. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, that is very true. So, let's see. So, it was David and Lily that noticed this.
Oh my god. David noticed it?
David apparently had a 22 perception. Holy shit.
Wait, are you sure Lily noticed? Lily had a 21 stealth and a 15 perception.
Yeah.
Yep. Lily was right on the dot.
Then I also saw it because I have a 19 perception.
I did not see your... Okay, so yeah, 19%. You also saw it. Never mind. I saw your nat 1 stealth, and for some reason my brain stopped registering what else was there.
You know?
But yeah, anyways.
David actually got a 19 too.
19 stealth, yeah.
Yeah, I was reading the stealth, so going, oh, wait a minute, that's not my stealth modifier I just used, that was my survival. Fuck. Oh.
Whoop.
Oof. But yeah, anyways, with your perception checks, you do notice as you're moving forward, some of the trees turning a slight gray color.
Is that normal? Your world is weird.
I don't think
That's not fucking natural.
Can I make a check to see what the fuck the cause is this? Like, if there's any magical reason for this?
Well, we could probably do nature if you want to do the magic.
Yeah, go ahead and Lily roll nature and
unless somebody has a higher than a 7 nature.
No. I have a 3.
Count NPCs, and even then she only has a 1.
That's not bad.
That's real low for me.
17 as well. Sweet.
Okay.
Plus 11.
What you're aware of is natural reasons. Obviously, if the tree is starting to die or is dead, it loses its color because it's no longer taking in the nutrients or, that nature.
I think she would more question why it's turning gray.
Yeah. As far as you're aware, there's no natural reason for it. Like I said, losing color, sure. There's natural reasons for losing color. This is straight up turning grayish. Which leads into the Arcana. With your 17 Arcana, you are aware there is possible reason for it. There's several, in fact. One has to do with siphoning the life force of the area to do something. The other is just an abundance of undead energy. But the last, and this seems to be as far as the forest's way of fighting back against something. Or something trying to bleed through. But it's taking everything out of the trees to do this.
he would list all those things and probably the last one seems to be the most likely.
Because the trees the trees aren't wilting. They're still there. They're just no color, like they're gray.
Yeah, he'll point out that that last option is probably the most likely.
That's never good.
Another plane leakage.
So, wait, like the Feywild leak? Over by where we came back?
Leaks into the nature are more common than one would realize, due to how closely tied Feywild is to nature.
Wasn't the Abyss the other one that was leaking in the other place? Lily wouldn't know that, but that's just player.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is like the third time you're saying it now.
I'll say, because yes, when you guys were in the Nine Hells, the Abyss was leaking into the Nine Hells.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This just doesn't look like... I don't know. It looked a little bit different in the Nine Hells, so that's why Letari's not
I
putting that
don't
together.
like the graying thing, Jay. Because I feel like I know what plane this is.
Player can take a wild guess.
Is this the Grey Waste?
Nope.
Really?
What
other plane does that then? Because that's the only one I read about that does that.
Well, the trees are graying. I will say, the farther you guys continue to walk, the same perception checks. Notice it before the others, because eventually it will become too obvious. The grass goes from grass to dirt to rock. And the trees are no longer trees. Trees go from trees to
Rock.
rock, yes,
Oh.
but then to rubble.
I'm very confused to where this is then. Because I looked at a lot of different planes and I am not sure where this is. This does not match any of the descriptions that I looked at.
This might be bleeding over possibly parts of the Shadowfell.
Really? Get that description on the page I read. Interesting.
This is my take on it. I'll say there's several versions of it because there's
I read the
it just
Forgotten
being a dark.
Realms.
Yeah. There's another version where it's like how the Feywild is
Well, yeah.
a natural flip of the world.
That's how it's
I don't know,
described
is
in the
that-
Forgotten Realm.
Yeah.
It's just described as a dark
also
place with the
destruction.
shadowed versions of those creatures that live on the other side of the world. No plants.
But you guys continue to walk through. And then
Sorry, you have somebody holding your tail.
Yeah,
Very
she'll-
nervous little fairy holding your
Yeah.
tail.
She'll look
And
back
as
and
you
give
pass-
her a nervous smile of her own, like, I'm sure it's fine.
And as you pass through that portion, the ground once again goes from rock to dirt to grass. Trees go from rubble to vibrant trees.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh, neither. Wanna go home?
But the grass and the trees are not the same ones you left on the other side of that distortion.
Mm.
trees are full. They're... How do I say? I've already used the word vibrant. They're full. They're a bright green. They're alive. They're... You notice the same with the grass. There's no real patches of dirt or anything. It's like full grass. Bright green, alive. Of course, there is a path. You know, it's not...
Lily is uncomfortable either way. This
is
is
fair.
not normal.
Um,
And she's lived with some weird shit in the Feywild, man.
Yeah. Okay. Letari's going to pull out one of the little small, like, it looks semi like a little fidget toy, and is going to hand it over to Lily, like, you can play with this. This is unsettling.
Yeah. Mixup has been holding Letari's tail and squeezing Fuzzy.
now to make this even more disturbing for you guys,
Oh crap.
I need to do...
You're fine. Oh,
You...
hang on.
All good.
Yeah, sorry. Stream thing went
All
to
good.
0 for a second.
Oof.
Mhm.
You begin to hear birds.
Mm.
You hear nature. You hear leaves rustling as animals are running through leaves. You hear a far-off roar. It isn't like far enough for you to notice anything, which, I mean, you could notice something if you were not surrounded by trees. It's a recognizable roar. You've heard this roar a couple times already.
Is it a dragon roar?
It is.
Lovely.
Again, it's far off though. A singular one, not multiple.
So glad Lily has no idea.
Yeah, right.
Letari's not saying anything. She's just very much keeping an eye on the surroundings right now.
It seems peaceful, almost tranquil.
When she looks behind her, does she see that waist thing again? Like, does it actually look like it's there still, or?
No.
Guys?
What the fuck?
Okay. Okay, why is the most serene place that we've ever seen in our lives, and now the most terrifying place?
Huh.
Those two aren't mutually exclusive.
As you guys are walking, you are startled by a deer running out in the path and darting off to the opposite side of the path.
David does not cast Fireball.
Fair. This is fair.
Letari's gonna take her tail and like wrap it around Lily and pull her a little bit closer. That way she's like nearby. Just like, small bee, no. This is unsettling, and the child is scared, and Letari is not feeling any better.
Normally she'd
Actually,
be
I will
happy
say-
about being in a place like this, but she's more concerned about the transition to get here, and that it's just no way
Yeah.
back now.
Well, I will point out as well, there was actually something strange about the deer that ran through. I said deer. Imagine more massive stag.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Around
Okay, so slightly bigger deer.
around 10 feet tall.
Ho!
Dear
Antlers stretched out about 8 feet.
That
Guys, we made it to Canada.
that's
That is
a
called moose.
That's a moose.
That's a moose. But this is legit. Deer.
No, this is a rend deer
Deer.
at this point. This is the ones you
Yeah.
ride.
I don't know what that was, but that was no deer.
This is the
That
dude
is
that
what
goes to the gym daily.
This deer did not skip leg day.
Those man deers, they're so interesting.
You should check out his quads.
Oh dear.
It lifts, bro.
That fluffy.
Right.
Shut up, train!
Wanted to say hello.
Yeah.
We got any more tracks around here? Or did we just fucking teleport us some shit?
I can look for more tracks. I think we did
Yeah.
teleport though because we kind of can't go back.
David just looks over his shoulder. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately the train passes by around this time. Apologies.
Yeah.
Aha! How's your investigation? Oh, it's still only a 2. It's still 22 though.
Alright. You do
21.
notice, I was about to say, I'll keep your guys' checks from the last thing. Because you guys would, as far as be looking. You still do notice footprints walking down this path. I will
I
say,
have a very important question.
uh-huh.
Everyone has a sending coin, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone but Lily, yeah. Huffle held on to the one.
Mhm.
True. Random thing.
Mhm.
David is gonna randomly do a sending to someone in Whitestone.
Alright. I'm going to roll a d6 to see who you get in contact with. Oh, boy. Okay, this could be interesting.
Okay.
As you do that, you reach someone. At first it doesn't come in clearly. Hello?
Hi, doing random science. Thanks for that.
Oh, okay. Letting all know the area for if he tries to come back. That it's set up.
Right. Oh shit.
Also, I don't know if they did.
I
Fine,
don't
we
know.
might be working on that. That's fine. Yeah. So, alright, so good news everyone, we're still in the same plane as Whitestone. Also, no, they apparently set up the thing.
To be fair, sending can go over planes.
They can indeed.
I thought we had a thing where it wasn't going through planes.
No,
When we were in
sending.
Barovia, but that
Brian cannot. Yep,
Oh,
Barovia could not.
scrying.
Barovia
that was
blocked
a
off.
little different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scrying has a % chance of not succeeding past planes.
Oh.
Unless
I think sending
whatever
has also
reason.
got like a 5% or something.
that's not that's meant sign that setting.
So never mind the
Scrying, I
coin.
don't
thing, I
Scrying does
forgot how
not
these
over-
things worked.
Yeah, scrying not overplaying sending 10% chance it does fail or does not
I
receive.
feel like Lily would be the
One
one
of
to
'em.
say that because she has
Yeah.
the spell.
Yeah.
She'd probably be like,
Cool.
that's not it. It can go anywhere technically.
Never mind that. I forgot how these coins worked. We might not be in the same plane. But you said you found footprints, right?
Yeah. This
Alright.
is right.
As you look at them, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
notice there's 5 sets of footprints. And then some drag marks.
I think this might be where they took your friend. She kind of points to the drag marks.
And one
Oh,
of the sets of footprints looks a little how you would imagine as far as somebody's like skipping. Like they're happy to be there.
Okay, so one of them might be a lunatic.
I feel like
Isn't
that's going to be
Stalverk a
lot.
lunatic?
Don't worry,
I
it's
know.
not Stalverk being dragged.
Mm-hmm.
Stalverk's just skip-to-do.
No.
Skippity.
Man never would do that, I'll be honest with you.
No, he wouldn't.
The only way I see that happening is if like some smallest child ended up accidentally in Stalverk's body and they were weirdly happy that day.
That's a weird thing to
Yep.
ever
Freaky
say.
Friday.
Yep.
Don't say that again.
Although I was
Anyway.
gonna ask, wouldn't Elliot technically also know that he was back as well? Because
Yes.
did they have a connection?
Technically, yes.
Huh?
But unfortunately, she cannot make it her way to him either.
Yeah. Well, that's not what I meant.
Oh no, yeah.
I was
Um,
because I don't think anybody bothered to tell anyone else.
No, no, it didn't.
Ah.
Okay, so all day, cool.
Gonna go get daddy, basically.
Right. So, yeah, one of them looks happy to be there. As you continue to walk, you do notice a portion of the area does begin to look frozen in place. Some of the animals are just stopped mid-run, looking panicked. Trees kind of leaned towards you guys as you were walking down this path. As if something was forcing them that direction.
That looks good.
We all sure we're not in just some weird ass fever dream.
Nope.
Null also ball bearing in that direction?
Towards which direction?
Where they just seem to be not moving.
It goes. It lands.
So just entering it doesn't just freeze you, basically.
Mhm.
That's what he wanted to make sure.
Oh no, that's fair.
Mage hand, bring it back.
Mhm.
He's not walking over there unless he is.
I don't blame you.
And you step into the mysterious time square, and you've been frozen for 3,000 years, and it finally lit up, and everyone else you know and love is dead.
Oof.
Damn. Escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with time, man.
Or technically might live
Dangerous.
that long.
True.
Yeah,
There's a
technically.
possibility.
As you guys proceed, you eventually get to the edge of this forest. You notice an open green field. Everything, again, frozen in place. The grass, however, is all leaned towards you. And you can see trees that are on the outskirts of this forest are all leaned more so than the ones you were passing. And again, it's as if this force is pushing them that way. And you see a crater in the middle of this field. Nothing surrounding it. No. Nothing. It's just an open field with a crater in it.
I don't like this.
Nope.
The crater's empty.
Excuse
There's nothing in the
me.
crater.
This gives me very strong "it's a trap" vibes.
A little bit.
Is that
A little
just
bit.
me?
No.
Bit.
No, I've had this. It's a trap since we entered the dense forest.
Yeah, you know.
Is her true sight still up at all?
Yeah, it is.
It hasn't been an hour yet.
No, but well, it has been an hour,
Mm-hmm.
but it also hasn't been.
Oh, good. That's.
Oh, I.
When you pass through that gray area and everything, the distortion, you didn't notice exactly then. Time shot forward about 10 minutes, but as soon as you entered this area, time stopped.
I
Casting detect magic and looking the fuck around with both those things.
Casting detect magic, you see the trees, you see the field, everything seems frozen. You don't see anything as far as normally, but as soon as you cast detect magic, the whole landscape lights up.
Oh, that's not good.
What's not good?
Everything's glowing.
What do you mean?
You look around and the strongest point is that crater.
Yeah, that's the source. It should point to the crater.
Do we know the school of magic because of the spell?
That is a good question.
Because, yeah, what's the school?
Evocation.
I don't like that.
She won't repeat that.
That's bad. That's a
Evocation.
bad.
It's a sad.
Like
It's
fireball.
Well,
sad. It's kind of unfortunate that I don't have
out of
dispel magic. Sadly.
oh, you don't want to do that, Lourdes. Out of character, this is a spell I haven't fully finished creating yet that did this. Think more Hiroshima.
Oh, I don't like
Can
that.
Oh, good.
Like, she kind of wants to go check out the crater first, but she's kind of looking around as if asking permission.
Letari will nod and we'll go with her.
She doesn't want to
This
approach
is
it by
magically
herself.
Intriguing to me.
No. We'll look at them like really, and we'll not let them go alone.
Yeah, she mainly just wants to look because if that's the source, she wants to see if there's anything inside the crater itself.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah. Letari is curious.
You guys begin walking to the crater. I'll say you get there, nothing impeding you. You get to the edge of the crater. It's about 20 feet deep.
Jeez.
It's about 300 feet across.
Oh man.
Circular, just 300 feet across. You see dirt, you see rocks. What a perception check.
A mouse is helping me.
Fuzzy.
That's not helpful. So.
Sure.
Yes, I'm very sure.
I was about to do the same thing.
Seeing it wasn't being posted, so I was like, okay, I'll do it, I guess.
Math. Yeah.
My perception hasn't changed since the
dear.
beginning of the game.
It's the second
dear.
I'm tossing
Lily
away
is
now.
curious. Apparently.
It's fair.
Did you walk up to the crater with us, Missy?
I didn't realize I had moved my token. My bad.
So I want to point out something funny.
Mm?
Only one of you has noticed it.
Oh, good.
Oh, good job,
Sweet.
Fox.
It's interesting that it's this player's character that noticed it.
Oh,
crap.
no. What did I notice?
So, you guys are looking at this crater, looking to see if anything. You notice something in the direct center. It's a. You can't tell from this distance, but you do notice something. There's something small in the middle of the crater.
Oh, the temptation for her just to fly down is so... Because she could technically keep floating up as long as she keeps using her actions to do it. She just falls if she stops going up, basically, for like 10 feet per round. Until she hits her floating height again. Oh. Oh, okay.
Just a heads up.
Okay.
You now have an owl on your shoulder all of a sudden.
Oh, good.
She will.
Lily,
I'll be right back.
be careful! I'm gonna keep track of her with my scope, just in
Okay.
case.
That is fair. She will. She will.
Fair.
She will cautiously float.
I'm going to say again, you get to where you're trying to go unimpeded.
Good.
Because it's the emotional trauma that's going to hurt the player, not the character.
Oh
No,
God.
What did you do? What did you do?
Hold on. As you float over and you get close enough, you do see what the item is
Mm-hmm.
in the middle of the crater. It's a basket with pristine white flowers.
Oh no, Jay. I know what this means. No one else does.
Yep. And sitting next to it, you see a small doll. And the doll appears to be holding a flute.
Oh,
Pick them up.
What does it look like?
It just looks like a small. It's just a small girl doll. She's not holding a flute. That's it.
If that's all that's there, she will probably bring those back up.
I will say,
Mm.
you go to pick up the basket. Basket does not budge.
Oh, good.
The doll does.
Okay. This might have been a town at one point. Or at least there
Oh.
was a child here. And she kind of holds up the doll.
I will say the doll does not look like it is aged. It does not look like... It looks in perfect condition. As did, as far as the basket and the flowers, as far as Lily saw.
Yeah, she's more... She's just going off of why would a child be in the middle of this crater?
Yeah.
Otherwise.
Yeah.
Can we tell what made the crater?
Something magical.
Like, is there any like type of check to make to try
Must
and
say,
figure it out? Like,
only thing that you guys would be aware of, and the only thing that would be notable as far as that you would be able to figure out is that detect magic, detecting evocation. Unfortunately, you know what? Roll me a religion check with disadvantage.
well, that's already intelligence based, so you already picked a doozy of a stat for me.
She will point out that there is the flower basket that she can't pick up there. That's also brand new looking.
You know what? The first roll was decent.
Yes, Aspire.
First roll was a 15. Second roll was a 4. Minus 1.
Oh.
So 3.
So 3. Okay. Yes, Aspire.
Anything other than the flute? Any defining features about this doll? Just
No.
curiosity.
No, it's not the creepy dolls that we had to deal with in Withra.
It's not.
No, not that. Just
Not really. It's just like a little piece of metal as far as that looks like it could be a flute.
I was more
Yarn,
talking
hair.
about... Okay.
That's about it. No, nothing really identifying.
Simple doll.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a simple little doll. Like I said, because of seems to be no damage, you can't tell real how old it is.
Mm-hmm.
You can't, like I said, nothing defining. Like, no, you're not able to determine if it's like another civilization made it, anything like that.
Okay.
It's like a simple doll you would find in a shop.
Also, fuck you, Jay.
Hey.
I had a thought. A player had a thought, and it just there's no way for me to ask the question that I was gonna ask. So
You said the flower like basket wouldn't move when she tried to
Would not
pick it
move.
up.
It would not move, yes.
Did-
And it's also in
Did
like...
we notice that?
she did mention it.
Yeah,
She
she
mentioned
mentioned
it.
Okay.
I don't like how the fact that the doll can move, but the basket can't.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm noticing now. I'm like, well, why would the doll be able to move but not the basket?
Maybe the basket's supposed to be something that was a part of it, but the doll wasn't.
No, it's added afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Which would mean something could have added it recently.
Memorial thing,
Maybe.
At least that's what she's assuming because the flowers.
Yeah.
If somebody's been placing flowers or something. But she doesn't understand why the basket can't move.
Mm-hmm.
What if this is a memorial of some sort? Like, what if something happened here and someone comes back and delivers flowers to it?
Yeah.
And the basket is here, and
I was about to say, craters don't just happen.
I know, but like, what if someone was
survivor.
imagine like, from what I'm thinking, what if there was either a group of people here or just a couple of people here or something, and something went wrong and caused this kind of gestures to the crater, and
If you're
someone killed
proficient in
and it
history
killed
checks, roll me a history check.
I think I am actually. Hold
I
on.
am proficient in
That would be
history checks.
me. Hold
I
on.
don't know if she is or not.
Okay. Oh,
No.
right. I have no bullshit on this.
Hey.
She's not, mainly because she probably really only knows about the Feywild.
Fair.
Modified 20.
Okay.
That would be a 25 from Letari.
Okay.
22 from David because noble bullshit.
So as a fun fact, only one of you.
Oh, damn.
God damn it.
Actually, no. All 3 of you would, because even Letari didn't, as far as get high enough.
25 didn't make it?
No.
Oh, damn. Interesting.
You're not aware of any towns or anything that would be this far north.
Oh, I'm not thinking of a town. That's not
I know
what I
you're
was.
not.
I need to know what the town was to know if it had a history.
Exactly.
Non-existing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, it's more you guys were trying to think of maps and think of anything that could have been in this area. Nothing.
I wasn't really thinking that either. I was thinking, what if someone someone cast a spell here that got someone killed, and someone comes back and puts like flowers here, which is why the basket can't move. Like,
I don't
what
know
someone-
if somebody would kill one
we
person
can
with
know
a
that.
300-foot crater.
I was
There's
just
also no way we-
theorizing.
That is fair. It's a thing that was going. We have no way of knowing if that was even a thing without even knowing that there was a town up here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
Lily
just thinking that
assumed
was
town just based on the doll.
Yeah.
You
Mhm.
know,
I was
somebody's
just
mourning a
thinking that-
child, maybe.
I was
And I
thinking that
was
because
thinking-
of the flowers and the basket that can't move. If someone doesn't want it to be moved away.
And I was thinking that whatever or whoever was here was either highly disliked by whatever or whoever did this magic, or this was an experiment.
Oh shit.
You know?
What if it was an
Technically
experiment that
that.
went
Clearly.
Well, yeah. Like, never mind. Never mind then.
I mean, technically, it could be considered an experiment that went wrong. Technically.
Player doesn't like the
Yeah.
knowledge that I have of what actually happened here, because I know.
So there's
Fair
really
enough.
player knowledge. There's nothing for us to gain here because there's
Nope.
really nothing we can do about it.
Nothing.
Okay, cool.
It was something
Okay,
that
cool.
technically Stalverk has learned about.
Yeah.
And he is not here to tell you
Yeah.
guys this.
You guys are just seeing the results of what Stalverk's witnessing.
You
Uh-huh.
know?
It's fine.
We should keep going. I don't know if this has got anything to do with Stalverk, and we need to find him. Curiosity for another time.
I feel like she's gonna hold on to the doll for now.
Very fair.
Maybe see if somebody recognizes it if they run into people.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys continue on, you leave behind the crater and you continue northeast. You get to some mountainous looking areas. But again, same pathing. Whoever was skipping, you notice, has stopped. Instead, those footprints seem to be almost slower moving now. The drag marks are still there. Still same 5 other footprints. You come over a hill and you see something else. Frozen in place. You see a regiment of soldiers. Helmets, if they had one, under their arm. Bags slung over their backs. Look like they're not marching to war, but returning from. Just frozen in place.
Poke one.
You poke one, doesn't budge. The skin actually feels hard like stone. But it's the same. It doesn't look like stone. Feels like stone, but it has the normal complexion of skin.
Hmm.
Anything on their armor to say from like what city they might be from?
Yeah, any like, insignias.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, no. It's plain metal armor. No insignias.
Getting weirded out the more and more we go in this place.
It's like we're walking through a dream or something.
Or somebody's memory of events without all of the details.
As you're passing by these frozen in place soldiers, you take notice of one. Roll me a check.
What?
A
Roll
what?
me an insight check.
I don't like insights. Insights are bad.
Just anyone or?
Anyone. Anyone. If you all want to roll one, go ahead. Just anyone.
Yeah, insights are bad.
Okay.
Well, damn, man.
Damn!
Jeez, Lily.
Don't
Okay.
want to try to lie to
18
her
plus 12.
I'm sorry.
Lourdes.
What?
Is you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
You want to roll inside?
I'm not very good at it, but sure. Well, yeah, I rolled a 5 on the die, so it's 11.
Okay. So, okay, what do you mean you're not good? +6 is still pretty decent at level 13.
I know, I was looking at my perception for wisdom, and I forgot that proficient in insight. So I was like, oh, it's only
Gotcha.
a +1. It fucking sucks. And then I realized, oh, that's
Wait a
perception.
minute.
Yes, for insight.
It's the
Wait a
other
second.
wisdom thing.
now.
The other wisdom.
Love
So,
it when that happens.
3 of you notice. You notice similarities between one of these people and somebody else you've seen.
Hmm.
One of them has light brown hair, bluish eyes. Similar appearance to the bard.
Is it a man or a woman?
It's a man.
Huh.
And something I forgot to mention. While they did appear to be walking, they look like they were in the middle of quickening their pace, and they look like they have fear on their face as their eyes are locked forward.
What is it?
I'll kind of look at the points at him. See similarities to a certain individual. And the fear looking at where we came from.
That's not good. Okay, now I'm definitely rethinking my memory theory.
Looked at the doll. What instrument did the bard play?
A flute.
Flute. Yeah.
You notice how they're skipping before the crater and not skipping after the crater?
Mm-hmm.
Someone was happy until they saw that. Again. I imagine. A reminder.
Maybe it was their home.
I'm thinking so. I think our bard knows what happened here. And may have left the doll and the flowers. Or at least the doll.
Strong possibility.
And of course a relation to this one.
Or this
They're,
one
like,
left the
older, but-
flowers, and that's why it's frozen. And she left the doll.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What were you about to ask, Brother Fluffy?
He's just. Is it like? Could you tell if that's like? Potentially, it could be like a father or a brother. Is there a way to tell if it was either or? I know.
Unfortunately,
Time it's weird.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is hard to tell because you're not entirely
age
She
period
is.
this is. Or
Yeah,
she
you don't
is.
know. Yeah, you don't know exactly know how old she is, and you're not exactly sure how old this individual is. If you'd hazard a guess with this one, which would be hard to do because war and exhaustion, it does wear on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd say mid-30s as far as this individual, but again, you're not sure. So even then, you're still not sure if it's brother, father, what the deal is.
Could even be younger, just.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, I was just keeping a mental note of that.
Why are you two so fucking energetic? It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Go the fuck to sleep.
Welcome to Cat.
Cats.
They're chasing each other around the fucking room, and I'm like,
Yeah!
They got
Welcome to Cats! That is the time
They gotta
they slept all day.
Lourdes. Yeah, and one of them's a kitten, Lourdes.
Yeah. Actually, no, I don't think the kitten sleeps. I'm straight up on his job. I don't think she fucking sleeps.
Kitten is an undead.
I see her sleep for like 5 minutes, and then she's good for 24
Welcome.
hours.
Yeah.
Fucking-
That sounds about right. That's just children in general, okay? Like.
There's a reason we call it a cat nap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I hate that. That's true, though.
I hate that you're right.
Little needle
Yes.
claws of hell.
Mm-hmm.
They'll settle down once they're fixed. Maybe, if you're lucky, or they'll do the exact opposite and be more hyper.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's what you guys see as you pass them.
Yeah, neat.
Do you guys continue walking?
Seems like the plan.
Yeah. I figure we keep walking until we either find what we're looking for or we gotta camp.
Well, interesting fact about camping. Can't really camp when you're not sure what time of day it is.
Yeah.
Need rest. And I was gonna keep it, just still keeping an eye out for hazards.
Yeah.
Well, nice thing is nothing is moving, so seeing movement's a lot easier.
Yeah.
So if
yeah.
something moves,
Yeah.
well, there's a problem.
If something moves even the slightest bit,
Fireball.
there's an issue with that.
Not necessarily fireball, but yeah.
Firewall.
No.
Say, I know you can move.
Who goeth there?
You're a bad mime. Who are you?
So,
Oh,
you...
we've entered Mime Forest.
God. You continue moving forward, and eventually you get to a point where all the grass is back to normal, and it is blowing in the wind again. Then you come to the edge of a forest again. Same vibrant trees.
You know what Lily is realizing that she doesn't like?
Hmm.
The roar we heard was in the distance when we started this before we hit the note thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of like, I feel like she's weary of whatever that was.
Yeah.
Fear.
This is fair.
Daddy's fear.
All's worried about that, and all's worried about the people taking people, and all's worried
Which,
about other random bullshit.
funny you mention that, by the way, Fox.
Hmm.
As you guys enter the trees, you hear it again.
Oh, good. We're not the only ones not moving. Or moving thing. Yeah.
Well, and it does sound much closer this time.
Is that a comforting thought, Lily? I feel like
It's. I'm not sure yet.
And as you hear it, you turn. And when you think dragon, you know, you guys really have... You've seen a couple of them. You've seen a white dragon. Well, an ice dragon, which essentially was a white dragon, just reskinned. You've seen, you know, the party members that were transported back to the past. You've seen wyvern, a red wyvern. You know, you've seen a couple dragons. You've never seen a metallic dragon.
is that what we see?
Sitting on a rock, like a rocky cliff face, as far as near the mountains, just staring into the distance back towards the crater. You see a silver dragon.
Do we? What do we do?
Would I know? Is it common knowledge that or that metallic dragons were kind of nice, or would that be a check?
Or at least more good creature based.
Yeah, I'd say it'd be common knowledge as far as that they are. That they are a more... that they are good.
They
Majority of them are
generally
good.
more good, yeah.
Yeah.
At least morally so.
Mhm.
Usually.
Usually. That won't stop it from attacking you if you try to go after it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I ain't fucking with a dragon.
And I will say, it's close enough for you to see the expression on its face.
Mm.
It has a somber expression.
Maybe we should try to go talk to it?
At the very least, it should be pretty safe. Just at least say hi, some shit.
You
Yeah,
know?
maybe it's seen something.
Hmm.
I say it 'cause I don't know if it's a he or she yet.
So you approach the dragon.
Nervously, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, she could send sending to it and see
That's
if
also
it comes to
true.
them.
I'm gonna say it. Usually, that's a sentence how the TPK starts. You approach the dragon.
Or it's the bard and the DM has made horrible mistakes.
So you approach the dragon?
Lily is the bard. That's the problem.
Yes. So,
Null
I'm just gonna say,
confidently approaches the dragon.
okay. You all approach. I'm not even going to have you guys roll stealth or roll perception, especially
I
with
don't
Null
think Lily
approaching
would
confidently.
be. Yeah, I don't think Lily's trying to hide from it.
Yeah, no.
No, we're not trying to surprise the dragon. That's bad.
Please,
Yeah.
for the love of God, do not try and surprise the dragon. Please do not try.
Now,
and
unless you want an
surprise the
ice
dragon.
breath to the face
No,
of some
it's fine.
kind,
Oh,
or
fuck.
whatever Silver does. I think it's
Ah!
ice.
Oh God, yeah, it is ice.
Yeah,
Ice.
Silver's cold as well.
Hi.
As you guys are making your way towards it, you see its head turn and look at you. Its expression doesn't change. What brings you here?
Missing a friend?
Why are
Welcome
you
to the
here?
land.
Sorry.
Well, that's all good. Welcome to the land where friends are lost.
Yeah, we're planning on returning back with him.
How about I make this a bit easier? And you see him go from looking like a dragon to changing to more humanoid form. Tall figure, around 7 foot. Humanoid, like human-like in appearance, but elven features. Slender body and robes. Now then, this should be a bit more easier to speak. Who is it you're searching for?
His name is Stalverk. Let's see. How to describe him? Well, he usually has a big scythe. Darker complexion, 2 different colored eyes, though you might not notice that, because he was probably being dragged.
Ah, an individual of this nature did. I did see them once as I was flying around the area. It's been a couple days. But
Days?
But he only went missing like a day ago.
Not even. I don't think it wasn't even that long ago.
has it been a couple of days? And you see him kind of look up at the sky. And you see him move his hand up. And as he does, he waves it across. And you see the sky shift. And the sky is dark and covered in stars.
Oh boy.
Does time move differently?
Unfortunately, time here has been frozen for a while. I'll be honest, even I wasn't alive yet. And the ability to change the time of day was passed down to me. So I'm able to change it to night or day, pending. But you're right, it's only been about a day. I lost sight of them, however, once they entered the trees. And being in my dragon form, I was not able to follow or keep an eye on them. Not even sure where they'd go in there. And she's kind of staring back into the trees, looking past you all now.
Question.
Yes.
What happened back there? And she kind of points back towards the crater and holds up the doll in the other hand.
Unfortunately, I'm not sure. That was before my time.
That sounds fun. I mean, before your time?
I'm now questioning a lot of things.
And I'll
Was
be
there
honest. Oh, go ahead.
Was there a purple tiefling with them as well, possibly? She wants to make, because she knows Yasha's looking for Molly, so just to see like
Oh,
if
yes.
he's seen a purple tiefling.
He was the one doing the dragging.
Oh,
Oh, Stalverk's gonna kill him.
I
Sorry,
don't know,
no
he was-
offense, Yasha.
He was kind of... Oh, none taken? Well... Yes, that was before my time, and to be quite honest... It's strange when this area actually presents itself again.
oh,
What?
It's the first time in possibly... at least 20 years that it's presented itself.
The rapid blinking coming from Letari is real right now. She's very confused.
So
so
what you're
it,
saying is that time frozen area just vanishes and reappears.
Hi, button be on my keyboard.
does
Precisely, actually.
so it was here 20 years ago. Does it normally just up and vanish? Or does it do like a clockwork thing?
It... Unfortunately, I have not been able to determine the time between appearances and reappearances.
So it's possible
I
it's
just-
random.
Indeed. It, like I said before, now it was last here 20 years ago. Time before that, I believe it was about 10 years. Maybe more, maybe less. At this point, I'm not sure.
Does that mean we might not be able to get back to where we need to go to until it resurfaces?
Oh, no. You'll be able to make it back.
Okay.
You know this because you just said everything's random with this thing.
Yes,
Well, if they
but
came,
when it's not here, it's an open field.
I mean, they're here. I assume able to go in and out.
Pretty sure we're already out. It's just the grass was moving, technically.
Yeah, that if the bard's been any indication, they've been apparently in and out for a while now.
I think the issue is not being in there when it goes away. Which we're not currently.
Many a wanderer have been in the area when it decides to be gone from this world again. Nothing happens.
Bless you.
Everything.
Supposed
sea just disappears, basically, and goes into that field, is what you're saying.
Indeed. Yes.
Okay.
Just kind of like an illusion. Okay, that's just... I hate all of this. It doesn't make sense.
That perfect sense.
The magic doesn't make sense in general. She kind of tilts her head.
You see the dragons, the person smirk and look at you, Lily.
Mm-hmm.
You are very wise for your age. You're correct. Magic does not make a bit of sense.
Mm-hmm.
And I've done it for about 300 years.
Oh wow,
The
that's
lack of sense is where it makes sense.
that's a very long time.
No.
It's the lack of sense that makes sense.
Letari's like, no.
Tari's
that's not- nope.
too into logicking things.
Yeah.
Hold
Magic
up.
she does, she has figured out how it makes
Ironically,
sense.
I used a similar example like this, I think, with Alwyn when he was talking to Amos.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah.
It had to do with like
I'm
Ace.
I'm just loving the contrast. Letari loves to logic things. And then there's David.
It's like
David is
magic,
the
bruh.
person. Yeah, then there's David who's like, well, figure this out for me.
Shalibaba.
She is the
So,
opposite of him.
You go in logic. I'm gonna go over here and be completely incomprehensible for at least 5 minutes.
I'm gonna go over here and just somehow magically create fire in my hands.
Nope, it just
I'm
don't
just-
make sense to her. She understands that it works and it happens. She just doesn't understand how and or why.
See, you do that thing. I'm gonna come over here and ask my archfey daddy if he gets any answers.
I have not once gone to my patron.
You would
No.
probably have to be pretty fucking old to understand who created or how magic came to be in the first place.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the D&D verse.
Oh yeah.
In the beginning, there was a giant spirit.
Back
It
in my
fell from the
day,
Anyway.
sky.
Or, the plane that technically the magic came from.
Oh god.
It
Yeah.
always exists, and how did
Mhm.
it come through in the first place? Like, that's all stuff I don't
Yeah.
think D&D covers.
Yeah.
I've always wondered that, though. Like, if I would ever have a person just try to figure that out and just be so confused.
Just
Yeah.
brain breaks as if feeble mind has been cast on him like permanently.
If there was
Just
ever
like,
a character that would do that, I feel like Letari would start trying to and then give up like halfway through.
Norik would be that type of character that has probably tried to figure it out. Or at least
Yeah.
has constantly tried to figure it out.
Or like stops and then waits like a few years before it tries again because it hurts.
No!
Oh, that's good then.
He would probably continue to try, but...
Yeah.
Brain. Oh.
Kicks and giggles.
Yes. But
Anyways.
Child, stop it. Stop going for the hands. Yes, the hands are on the screen and they are moving. They are not items that you
Hold
can
up.
grab.
Everything move, quick!
I've taken her off my desk.
you hold that kitten and hold her close.
I will when we are in bed. And
You
she is
gotta
not
do-
trying to attack
You
me.
gotta do the thing, Lourdes, where you wear the low-cut top and you put the kitten in between the boobs.
Yes. She was not very happy with me.
Aw, usually they get all, like, comfy and go to sleep. Because it's warm.
This is why she is a demon.
Oh my god, so she's Moxie's spawn if she ever had children.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Well, I will allow you all on your way. I will return to my watch of this land.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Do you know?
Appreciate
Do
your
you
help.
know any way to fix this? Like, unfreeze time here?
I do not. even the immensity of this surpasses my knowledge. This what happened here, I'm unsure of. What's affecting it, again, I'm unsure of. Unfortunately, it has been like this as long as I know.
Lily has taken mental note on one detail that was given, though.
Mm.
He said this place existed before his time, and he's 300 years old.
Yeah, that had hit me weirdly as well.
So she's not leaning to the... She's questioning whether that person actually has, like, a recent relation to the bard now.
Mm-hmm.
Or if this was maybe, like, an ancestor.
Yeah. Good quest, though.
You do notice he kind of nods his head towards a tree, and you notice the outsides of the trees kind of light up with a silver glow. At least for like the first 30 feet into the forest. You should be able to find a place to camp for the evening within that area. Nothing will bother you.
Oh, thank you.
Much appreciated.
Best of luck finding your friend.
Thanks.
And he will turn back and face the area and will revert back to dragon form.
I'll walk to the safety place.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a safe area before the boss fight.
I'm just
Where's
Right,
trying to
music
fix
stop.
this nice.
Watch for med
What?
kits.
This
It's
is
like,
an awful
hey,
lot
the
of-
music
Waves.
stopped. Oh,
Waves
Oh,
to dragon
no.
and keeps going. And follows.
Yeah.
Okay.
why the music stops? Hey, where's
Why
music?
why are there like 13 med kits? Why,
Why
is there
is
a
there
fuck
so
ton of
much
ammo?
ammo?
Why is
That's a
there a
lot of
save
base.
point?
Why is that auto-saving? Why is that auto-saving?
Why is that telling me how to run? No!
This is a really wide and empty room. I wonder what's gonna happen here.
Where'd all the enemies go?
Been
What's that
walking for
screaming in
like
the
5
distance?
minutes and I haven't seen a single enemy.
Hey, that's an awful lot of base.
Wait, why is there a cutscene?
Why is there shouldn't be a cutscene here? Why is there a cutscene here?
Did someone
What was
hear
that screaming
banjos?
sound? Where's the boss fight? West Virginia?
My fuzzy.
Yep.
Okay.
My fussy.
My fuzzy.
Fuzzy has been stolen. David has picked a nice, comfy resting tree.
So as you guys make your way back to the towards the trees to return to where you were originally heading before the dragon distracted you all, you make your way in, and every tree for 30 feet into the forest, bulb of silver dangling from the branches. It gives a soft, yet soft and warm glow of comfort. Which is ironic considering silver dragons deal in cold.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell that, yeah, nothing is going to bother you here. I'm assuming you set up camp?
Yeah.
Lily,
Yeah.
As well.
I'm saying this now, is probably gonna fall asleep as soon as possible because she's actually used quite a few spells today.
Yeah.
But since time's frozen, do these things still stay active? Question mark. Except the concentration, because if she's sleeping, she can't concentrate.
I say once you fall asleep, true sight will be gone.
Okay.
Um,
But the non-detection.
non-detection will be as well.
Okay.
No, non-detection will not. True sight, no. But I say as soon as you guys entered this area, time would have caught back up as far as for true sight. But non-detection is still frozen currently.
Okay. Good note.
Yes. So, you guys settle down for the evening. Yes.
Speaking of settling down for the evening, I need to go to sleep. So
Fair.
I think now when we're going into Alonras and fingers crossed y'all don't do something. Oh god.
Nothing bad will happen.
Alright.
So
But you guys have
Maybe.
possibly. You guys have a good night.
I know.
Night, Lordess.
Have
Bye.
a good night, Loris. See ya. So, you settle down for the evening, and as you all begin to set up your sleep arrangements, you hear gentle harp music. As Josh just pulled a harp made of bone out of her bag. It's just playing itself. Till she too just settles down, curls up, and goes to sleep.
Go cuddle with your man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who doesn't sleep.
Look,
Perfectly fine.
man. Last time she went to bed and left him to his own devices.
That went well.
That went great.
Well,
She
hi,
woke up to a
lady.
child. She woke up to a child. She woke up and found out he talked to another woman. It was great.
Letari is jealous!
Oh my.
It's fine. Letari will have her choice and element when it comes to shooting that bard.
Lovely.
Well, between the two, she's aware David does because he
Yeah.
makes
That
a habit of doing
could-
that thing.
Depending on how things work out, could pose an issue with somebody.
She's feeling slightly conflicted about the bard considering everything they just saw because she's like, something happened. Something really bad happened. And so I feel slightly bad, but also like, nah.
You know, at the very least, whatever the fuck did whatever the hell did Molly is going to fucking die.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, as you guys settle down, I will say, David, make me a perception check since you don't sleep.
Sweet.
I mean, neither does
You-
Raven, but
You have assistance from the mouse because the mouse doesn't need sleep either because it's robot.
Sweet. Oh fuck, where's my
Robot.
perception?
over there.
16.
Okay. You hear rustling. You see like little raccoons climb up the trees.
Oh, there are other things moving. Interesting. So it's just
Yeah.
things that enter is what's moving.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah. You see, like, they're just investigating, seeing the little balls of silver, and they're looking over at you guys. And
I feel like Lily's sleeping and there's just an owl wide-eyed sitting like on her shoulder or something.
just staring is like, "Fuck are you? Fuck are
Do
you?
not-
What are
Do
you doing?"
not touch the tiny one. Mine.
I feel like Lily is not the one that's claimed Fuzzy. Fuzzy has claimed her.
Yeah. Fuzzy has not said it, but you are Steed to her as well.
You've also given Fuzzy the sweeter food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Letari does like the grains and the nuts and stuff like that. She doesn't do like sweets.
Lily has done
They're
the good
perishable,
berries. Lily has done the good berry. The good berries.
You know?
The messy owl afterwards.
Yes.
It probably needs a bath.
Well, to be fair, it's died since then, so I
That
think it
is
came back
true.
on nice and clean.
It is partly clean.
Your owl,
both
I kill
same
it.
thing.
For now, it's clean.
Speed cleaning. Kill the owl.
Welcome to Null's Clean Owl Service. How do you clean the owl, you say? I make it go poof back to the Feywild.
Yeah. Lily's the one that's like feeding the scraps from the dinner table to the bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you guys go ahead and get a full night's rest. You awaken the next morning. The balls of silver have gone out, and you notice the sky has. You do notice like the sun breaking through the trees. You assume the sky has been shifted back to day. You begin to make your way into the forest more, and you hear more rustling off to your left and right. See animals coming out to watch you. You see some bunnies, you see some squirrels, deer, a couple bears, just off to the side of the path watching.
We're in a Disney movie now?
Yes.
We
I offer the deer berry.
It kind of just stares at you, walks forward slowly. And again, this is one of those 10-foot tall, like,
So
massive
she's like
motherfuckers.
itty bitty to the compared to
Yeah.
this thing.
I just kind of edging forward, just takes a berry, kind of backs up. You see it slowly chewing, still watching you cautiously. It's like, what is this going to do? Is this going to blow up in my mouth? Fuck. What am I doing? Why am I eating this? Fuck is this?
Gives one to Fuzzy so it's not jealous. And then
is accepting of this.
Fair, very fair. You continue to walk, and a familiar sound catches some of your ears. Not Lily, because she has not heard this before.
Oh, good.
But the rest of you have.
Right. That is a thing.
You begin to hear this.
Ah,
A very familiar flute tune that you remember hearing in
He's played it a
Stalverk
couple
play.
times. Yeah.
You've heard in as far as the when you had to go help free Stalverk from as far as that nightmare. You heard his uncle play it.
I will say, I don't know if Jay ever pointed this out to Null. Stalverk doesn't have his flute right now.
No.
Oh yeah, no.
He left it for
It's in
Null to
Null's-
find.
It's in Null's bag.
Yeah.
He,
Along with a couple other things.
yeah.
pfft.
But the music doesn't come from a singular direction. It seems almost stereo in the fact that it's surrounding you.
This is
And
a pretty song.
Stalverks.
And as you are listening to it,
Looking in every direction.
about 60 yards or 60 feet down the path, hold on.
I hate that she's exactly 60 feet away because I know what things bards have. So I know 60 feet is exactly the distance you have.
You notice she's not being aggressive. She's the one playing her flute. She's the one playing the flute. Which I just realized it was not repeating like you were supposed to.
Mhm.
Thank you, Roll20.
Okay, what the
Back of
hell?
this.
Technically, that was a song his uncle taught him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How do you know that song?
You notice she removes the flute from her mouth, and the music keeps playing. And she kind of nudges the flute to the side, and it just floats. It's... as to explain to your friend, it's a song that my people have known for centuries. It's quite an interesting origin that I also enlightened your friend on. I will preface what any actions you're about to do unto me will have no effect. I'm not actually here.
Shame.
Just hear my plead, if you will. No blood needs to be shed in this area. A couple of people are here against their will. I myself was forced to bring them here. But I understand you may not trust that of me. And you don't know what to trust of what you may find ahead. Know your friend is safe. Your friend is alive. He has been treated well. Looks at the rest of you. He has been given blood. Looks directly at Yasha. My apologies, my dear.
Oh, he's gonna hate that.
I love the turn there, Null.
I just a few questions.
Go ahead.
Just at least 3 questions.
Mhm.
First, you say no blood needs to be spilled. You know I intend on bringing him home, correct?
I am very well aware.
I only fight if it's needed.
And I understand that as well.
2, did you place those flowers in doll?
Doll, yes. I made that doll many years ago. And I placed it there next to the flowers. They were left there many, many, many years ago.
Saw a group of soldiers.
Those would be the ones that were returning home from war, I believe.
One looks similar. He just looks directly at her.
You see her face go slightly cold, but not cold as in angry.
Bad, basically.
No, you see sorrow,
Yeah.
and you see a tear begin to roll down her cheek. You're correct. There is a resemblance, but I am no longer the one that shed blood with that one.
Hmm?
I haven't been for some time.
If it's anything, I am sorry.
My request remains. Please, I beg of you, avoid any unneeded spillage of blood on my people's land.
I'll only fight if I am fought. I only have one goal here, and that is it.
Mhm.
I know our friend here has another goal. Looks at Yash. And it's both a similar goal, just different people.
I do have unfortunate news regarding your friend. Looks at Yasha. I have tried to counter-charm him several times. It has no effect. He no longer answers to the name you refer to him as. Or when he does, it's because he's around people that recognize that name.
So he's somebody different now.
It would seem. He is,
Not yet. She's been
Okay.
kind of still talking, answering Null's questions, to be fair.
Okay, I wasn't sure what questions had been asked. I had to step away for a second.
I'm not
Okay.
sure what was entirely done to him, or why he is the way he is. I really don't know who he was before. I came into this fold not too recently, but recently. And funny enough, she will actually slightly answer that question without having it need to be asked. I haven't even fully seen who it is that brought me into this fold. He's never out of the shadows.
What does he want with everyone?
I still don't know. If he has any plans at all, he hasn't told any of us yet. We're not sure why.
Well, there's gotta be a reason, I imagine, eventually.
I just don't like that he's asked me to bring him here.
You have a name.
Not one he's given. We've asked.
Continue!
This is gonna be a long shot. Can Letari insight? She doesn't trust this woman to save her life. Like, between her acting really shady from before Requiem to the fact that her flute was the thing that opened rifts in Requiem, and just
On me.
So I'd like
Yeah,
to
fair.
insight that
No.
nothing is sitting right. She doesn't trust her at all.
No, it's just paranoid, to be fair.
That's fair.
12's not gonna do it.
Alright, give me one more. I have to pull up
I
her character sheet. It's loading funky.
Concerned to what I sent you. Anyways.
Letari doesn't trust her. She doesn't care if this lady seems like she's telling the truth or whatever the flip. She doesn't trust her. She's got no reason to at this point. Because last time they saw her, she was acting very weird, and now all of a sudden she's acting so soft and kind and is like, please don't spill blood, and like, why? This doesn't make sense to her.
She seems to be telling the truth.
I hate it. No.
If she deceived, then that's very high deception.
What was yours?
24.
Yeah, she seems to be telling the truth.
Anyways.
Sure, souls no.
Don't take this the wrong way.
Lily won't attack unless she needs to be fair. That's kind of her thing. She'll defend herself and her friends. That's about it.
Yeah. Don't take this the wrong way, but I've got zero reason to believe you on any of this. This is the third time you've just outwardly approached us in a very different manner.
Just know, I have my reasons.
Then explain them.
I cannot.
Why?
While there may not be people around, there may not be people around that would listen in, but that does not count beings from other planes.
Then why take the risk at all?
You asked this after seeing what you've seen. Seeing a land lost to time.
I've seen a lot of things that don't make sense, and I'm trying to make sense of them. None of it is making sense.
Magic doesn't make sense.
Do you want the truth, darling? Do you want the truth?
That's all I'm asking for.
That crater was my home. That crater is where my new life began. That crater is where my new life began over 500 years ago. And yes, as you astutely put, there is similarities. That was my father as he returned from war. Just to see his home, his wife and his child destroyed.
Letari pushing buttons again. Your Rin's showing.
Look.
No.
Do you want to know why I can't tell you everything? Because those beings on other planes could destroy you in a blink of an eye. Just as they did that city. And the basket of flowers that was left by me as a child. I picked those for him. And now they too are locked forever in time. Just as he is. So yes, I do have my reasons. I still will not reveal them to you. My reasons are my own. I will say your friend is aware of them. Mostly because he has seen. I have shown him.
Null will turn look at her, like straight in the eyes. Answer me this one question. Do you intend us or my friend harm?
I do not. I cannot
That's what
speak
he's
for
gonna
the
say right
others. I'm not going to roll deception.
He'll look at Letari and kind of nod. That 27 though, still.
Yeah, no.
Letari will reluctantly shut up, but she understands and is like apologetic for the fact that she's gone through all of this. Like, she gets it. That's a really hard thing. She just doesn't understand what the flip is going on now.
Letari.
I know.
Stop.
Just shut up. She's not going to ask anything more because it's just going to make the situation worse. And it's not going to help anything. She's not going to get answers.
Well, a player out of character stuff here. I wonder how much she could have learned in 500 years.
Yeah.
But it's trust me, Letari is curious as crap. But like,
If she
so many
wanted
other
to cause you
people-
harm, all of you would be gone by now.
Which is why Letari is still confused as to why she's approached them 3 times. It's just confusing her what this lady's motive is.
It's like an eldritch being. It's like all flesh and shit.
Oh, at this point, does not care what her motives are, as long as it is not to harm his family. That was his
This is fair.
only concern.
Yeah.
The reason I asked for no blood to be shed is because no extra blood needs to be shed where none should have ever been spilled to begin with. My people protected this land. We grew with the land. The animals even helped us. As she gestures to the animals at the side who've not moved. They're still just watching.
They are very
And-
friendly.
They are. And as the last remaining of my people, I beg you, don't tarnish this land any more than it already has been.
I can only promise that I will only fight if it's to protect those I care about.
We only want him back. We get him back, we leave. No blood necessary.
I will try to stop them from stopping you from taking him. Understand, I will be asking of all of your help. Something else.
The flip Discord.
Oof.
Okay. What happened? I'm sorry. Discord froze.
Okay, I'll just repeat it. Just know I will help the best I can to stop them from stopping you all from taking him. Just be aware, I will be requesting your aid. Something else. I feel your friend has already understood my motives. So he'll be able to help explain. I will give it a few days to once you're free of this place, that is. I don't know. You're close, by the way, to the camp. I don't know what all is entailed there. It might be a simple grab and go, but with how mysterious this man's been, I doubt it.
Simple grab and go. I'm sorry. Just saying that now.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
sorry. It's not gonna be that easy. Because he may not be willing to go just
I
yet.
also wish to apologize for something I must do when you do arrive at the camp.
What's that?
to avoid being killed, or attempted to be killed, I still need to have some form of loyalty shown. Just know no harm will fall upon you all, and I've already weighed my options of what to do. I assure you, nothing bad will happen. It is for appearances only. Do you understand this?
It all must be performed.
Thank you. They know you're on your way, by the way. I will say that.
Oh, I figured.
They took somebody very important to us. Yeah, they better be aware we're coming.
That part they weren't aware of until Molly informed them.
Their mistake, really.
Oh, he didn't inform them until they got here.
And the 100 threats from Stalverk probably didn't help.
No, to be fair, that's what triggered his memory of Stalverk, to be honest. Was the snarky attitude.
Yes. I make impressions.
Like that legit is what he was like, oh.
Oh, it's fucking
Oh.
You.
You.
There was another one attached
Are
to
you sure we
wasn't
can't
there?
kill... Look, are we sure we can't kill this one? Fuck. Okay, well, just know there's friends coming.
I'll hold up his wooden spoon, and because Letari's behind him, she might notice that there's a difference on it.
Mm-hmm.
You paid to have a symbol carved into the back of the spoon.
Oh.
Oh.
500 gold pieces to carve a certain symbol of the Outer Worlds for a spell.
Oh.
And I'll get the taste of Samurai firsthand if they decide to resist.
Oh dear.
Tasha's otherworldly guise, you can become angelic.
Oh.
It has interesting features.
It does. You notice her visage begins to flicker slightly. Well, that is... I've been here a bit waiting for you. I didn't know when you would appear. My time in this area has run short. I will see you all at the camp. Know that anything I say or do is performances only. Be safe. And she vanishes. The flute, however, is still floating there. The music is still playing.
I'm pretty sure I don't have to say it, but I don't like any of it.
Don't either.
I wonder what
Well,
she
I meant
needs
what
our
I
help
said.
with.
I have a feeling that once this is all said and done, no matter what it is, Stalverk's gonna want to help.
She says he knows, which means yeah.
I'll be completely honest, that the full part has not been discussed yet, but it'll be finished as far as in the arc.
There is a chance that he will want to help her. I
Yeah.
told Jay that there's probably a pretty high chance that he will want to help her.
Yeah.
With the interaction that was just had with this lady and everything like that, and just knowing Stalverk in general.
See, the problem is though, is you guys only saw the end result. She showed him what happened to that town.
Lovely.
So he actually
Yeah.
saw the full thing of it.
Yeah,
The moment a
Yeah.
village goes from
Here is-
existing to not,
Yeah.
in a matter of seconds.
David's here just thinking, okay, people need help and there are apparently gods in the mix.
I
That
feel
sounds like our territory.
Yeah, when you guys said that you were gonna like shoot the bard or something, I was like, he's sympathizing with her. That's not gonna be good.
It's a thing right now is what we have to go on the bard is, okay, this is a bard that's been weird and
Mhm.
also was at and may have been the cause of a burning village. We don't know this.
I will say, you weren't wrong on the deception thing, Fluffy.
Oh, good.
But she also was only partially lying, and that was to hold something back. And that was the information she ended up letting go because Letari was picking.
Yeah, that's why I said
was a-
Rin.
Yeah, that was a 31 deception.
Mhm. Yeah.
To be fair,
That's why
she
I'll-
still didn't get the information she was really
Nope.
actually looking for. She got information she wasn't asking for.
At the
Null meant
moment-
everything he said.
Yeah, at the moment, Stalverk is still himself, if that's any consolation. I don't know if that's gonna
That's nice.
change.
Yeah.
I mean, Molly's already not himself, so that's my concern.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's a concern. The concern is like that there are a lot of really weird pieces here that are just frustrating on many fronts. Because like she's asking us not to spill unnecessary blood. What's unnecessary?
I'm
Don't
going with the thing of going,
kill,
okay, I'm gonna have to
I
self-defense myself.
I think
Okay.
I think if a fight happens, don't kill people.
Yeah.
Because if they're not there willingly, then they're kind of just victims that we're murdering off at that point.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will
Null
not
is more like I will defend myself. I have Spare of a Dying,
Mm-hmm.
technically. He always has that.
Lily, I
I
think,
can
has.
wound.
So,
She has resurrection.
Nice.
there you go.
Revivify.
Spare the Dying is the one thing I didn't take with my warlocky bullshit.
Ah, there you go. You know,
I have cure wounds.
I think Lourdes has some things on Raven as far as like Spare the Dying or something. I don't remember fully.
I think Divine Soul automatically gets like Spare of a
I
Dying.
think
or something like
so.
Lily's
yeah.
more of a support bard. She doesn't have a whole
Mhm.
lot of attack stuff.
that. Oh yeah.
Makes sense.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Null will probably be more in the forefront.
Fair.
Fair.
So, you guys begin to keep moving forward.
Might as well.
You guys continue walking. Animals begin to disperse now that she's no longer there. You continue walking for another little bit, say about another hour. At this point, non-detection does wear off.
Mm.
You are paying attention. I'm not going to make you guys roll perception or anything, because you do notice you begin to approach a clearing. And that clearing is a large circus tent. It is in shambles. Its color is faded, but it's the same one that was set up behind Whitestone.
I gotta go deal with Kira's movie. It is loud.
Fair.
Mhm.
Go ahead. I'm trying to figure out how to describe this anyways.
Fair.
I'd also like to mention Letari just now has more questions about the area and about this bard than necessary because, like, her people and this guy was her father, but, like, how is she still alive? And, like, it doesn't make sense. Not one bit of it.
That's actually.
Hmm?
She said she was blood related to him. She also
And
said that
Is no
was
longer.
where his daughter and his wife died. She
Yeah.
died at that point, but
Mhm.
became whatever this is now.
Yeah, which is where she goes, well, what is this? What was then and what is this? What huh?
This is this.
I have broken an Aspire. It is fucking amazing.
Well,
She is this, and that is what this is.
it's not just you broke an Aspire, you broke a Letari, because there's no logic in anything that she's seeing. None of it makes sense to her, and nobody...
Magic is bull.
Yeah, welcome. Welcome to that.
Okay,
She's back
sorry.
around to magic is
Hmm.
crap again.
I had to
Okay.
stop because I was trying to figure out how to describe what you guys would be seeing, and then Aspire went off on a tangent because I broke both Aspire and Letari, and it's hilarious.
Letari tries to logic too much.
Yeah, so is Aspire. Aspire's
Well-
also trying to logic this.
No, not so much logic because I'm just more curious as to what magic did all of this and all that stuff. Latari's just
Fair.
trying to figure out what the flip.
Fair. So, like I said, you see the tent, and you see smaller tents off to the sides and everything. Some crates, some supplies. You see a cart. No horses. And let's see.
Hey.
You hear. Let's see. Sheet, because that one did not fully open for me apparently. Thank you, D&D Beyond.
Love that.
I appreciate that. Where are you here? Where? There you are, open. Okay. Let's see here. What's your armor class, sorry?
Mine?
Yeah.
Jeez, it's 19.
Cool, so 16 doesn't hit. Okay.
What scratches me? Like, what scratches my armor, dang it?
A dart bounces off your armor.
I'm going to swing around with my gun wherever that dart came from.
You would if you knew where it came, any sound would have came from, but no sound occurred.
Guys?
Goody.
In all of your heads, you hear one thing. I'm sorry. Lily, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no!
Oh, baby!
Oh no! Oh, she's actually decent at dex saves. They're right. 12, so 21.
Okay, you just save. 20 was the DC.
Oh.
Ooh.
As the portal opens above you, you feel a pulling sensation as far as about to be pulled through it. But you're able to resist it and keep yourself as far as...
Semi-floating.
Yeah.
I feel like she just, like, grabs the grass, or I don't know, she does something stupid.
Fair.
Fuzzy may want to go back to David after that. I'm just gonna point that out.
You know,
In your heads again. I have to make one of you disappear. I'm sorry.
Oh, crap.
I need you to make me another dexterity saving throw, Lily.
Oh. Trying to make Lily disappear. Well, that's a 7 on the die this time. So
Aw.
16.
Lily, you get pulled back through the rift. And you're back in the Feywild.
Oh,
She was being serious when she said no harm will come to any of you.
sadness. She didn't say
Aw.
goodbye.
She's... Player knowledge real quick.
Mm-hmm.
The bard has sent her home for the time being
And we'll just put her over
until...
here.
Yeah, I'll say hold on to her because she'll be back.
Now, I feel like, can I use this time to snap Fuzzy back over the Feywilds? Because I feel like AoEs
Yes.
are about to happen.
You'd be correct. So that would be the smartest thing.
I send the Fuzzy to the fairy's home or something. I don't know. I don't know how.
Whether
that
he
works.
appears near her is another question.
That is a good question.
You know what? Let's see.
Huh?
Percentile die, come here.
Do it. Let it happen.
I want that one, and I want this one.
It's a shame that David didn't take the feat or didn't have the
because
passive
I
attain
feel-
that he could talk through it.
I feel like this
That is specifically on your same plane, unfortunately.
I feel like she's probably like looking up wherever the portal was and just starts crying.
Oh.
Here's the thing. With an 89, Fuzzy appears right on her head.
Oh, she's gonna cry harder and hug Fuzzy.
Oh, baby. Soot is gonna scamper into one of Letari's pockets now.
And this is where something interesting will happen. By the way,
Mm.
Oh, crap.
you...
Knighted the blade, by the way, just because we're being shot at.
That's fair. I have to ready another token.
Oh no.
I fear for my life.
I'm sure you'll be fine. As you hear another voice, one you haven't heard before, and it's not Molly's. And I will say, the one who's fired the dart does make herself known, as she is perched up on something outside of the tent. A rifle-looking object in her hand. And another individual steps out from behind the cart. Let's see. I have to pull one thing up. I sent a thing to the fox.
Hmm? Okay. I
Alright.
think so. Am I doing
Alright.
things? Is that why you're saying that?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, actually, I'll
I have no idea.
I'll start off until next time.
I have no idea the plan. That's
Don't-
one of the reasons that I gave
That's
you the
fine.
other idea.
Fair. Being a person walks by, from behind a cart and tips his hat to you all.
Yeah, I gave him a character sheet a long time ago.
Oh. Hi, Ace.
And that's where we're going to end the session.
Interesting. Very
We're dead.
interesting.
Do you remember
hope
way,
he's not a
way
vampire.
back? Oh.
Oh, well.
Yeah, Radiant Sword.
Also does more damage to another D8 of damage to undead.
Oh boy, this could be
That
interesting
sword's
because-
built
Smite.
for vampires.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I do a smite at the highest level, it will do 88 radiant.
Oh wait. Wait.
That's
We've
called
technically
going
met...
invisible.
Hold
we have
on.
met Lucky.
We've met Lucky and we've met Xander.
Yes.
Yes, you have.
So he looks very similar.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
he does.
And now we're very confused.
I will say, there is a slight change to his skin tone, though.
Oh, good.
Gray tint to it.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm sure it's fine.
That's concerning.
I'm sure it is fine. But yeah, that's
Goody.
so. Thank you guys. I have an RP thing to finish as far as further things Stalverk is saying.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I need to know what
And-
thing, a lot of
Yes.
things. This
Yes,
time.
and I will be talking to you about a lot of things. Lots and lots of things.
Because if you're actually expecting me to play Ace, I have to know some information because I can't just have him bullshit.
Yes. Yes. Also, my ear is itching and I hate it.
Fun times.
But yeah, this is fine.
I hate all of it.
It's totally fine.
I'm really okay with this. I think.
Goodbye.